Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all right today. I will be doing a book review today, and we'll be discussing The Game of Seduction by Daniel Jr. So, what's the story about? It's about this man named Dmitri, who is at first he is a Russian spy, but then he gets flipped and becomes a double agent for the Americans. And then following that, his cover ends up getting blown, and he's on the run from both agencies. He's contacted by this third party, very secretive, kind of like a criminal organization that is looking to steal this diamond that's worn by this woman named Alice, who is the head of this international crime syndicate. Dmitri is gifted with these powers of seduction. Throughout the book, you will see him use these tactics, sometimes for fun, sometimes to get what he needs. His new job is to get the diamond from Alice, seduce her, grab it from her, that she wears in a necklace, grab it from her necklace, and then slip out without her being none the wiser. Well, on the flip side, you have Alice. Again, she's the head of this criminal syndicate, and she ends up, so backtrack, Dmitri plays the role of this man named Nicholas, who is the CEO in charge of this new super submarine, which is also kind of like a luxury cruiser. And so Dmitri takes the guise of Nicholas in order to meet Alice. Alice, who thinks Dmitri is Nicholas, wants to actually seduce him and marry him so that she can gain control of the submarine to help move her illegal narcotics and weapons and just all the different businesses that she runs that involves smuggling. So these two meet in the submarine, and it's basically they're playing these mind games with each other, which is very interesting to read as it unfolds. You do see that both of them are very good at what they do. They're very good at kind of getting on each other's skin, and you could say that they're too good because they both start to fall for the other. I kind of like how there's different themes of, like, there's different thriller genres kind of mixed into the story. In the beginning, you have kind of like this spy thriller type with Dmitri as he's trying to avoid all these agents that are pretty much sent to kill him because he's been burned. Then it shifts to the middle of the story, which is kind of just these mind games between Dmitri and Alice, and neither of them is aware that the other one's playing these type of games. So it is kind of fun watching that happen. You know, it's like they're going in blind. They're not aware that the other person is involved in this battle of wits, per se. Then near the end of the story, it's interesting. It kind of goes more into survival thriller because something happens with the submarine, and they end up kind of fighting for their lives while everything's kind of before the submarine can, go down into the bottom of the ocean and sink, pretty much, even though it's a submarine. So that's what I enjoyed. I enjoyed a lot of the intricate details that the author likes to put in, especially in regards to the submarine. If you'd ask me, this is somebody who, if they don't have experience on the sub, they've really done some extensive research into submarines and boats and the layout and whatnot. So I found that enjoyable, kind of a learning experience for myself. These whole kind of like treasure hunt stories are, for me, they're always very thrilling. I like to kind of see the different, even though it's not a race, it's just that, you kind of just watch the character who is in charge of hunting down the treasure. And I always enjoy watching or reading that person's journey. So who would I recommend this to? I'd recommend this to anybody who's into spy thrillers, into kind of that mind thriller, duel of the minds type of story. for me, it was a fascinating read. This is actually my second book that I've read by Daniel Jr. And like the first one, I enjoyed this one immensely. So please pick it up. And if you want to stay tuned for more book reviews, please send me a subscribe. And also check out my own books, my own thrillers, at jamesmichaelsbooks.com. Thank you.